I know that have been changed. Recently, there have been two of them. One was Lockheed Martin Way, that's what it's called now, and that is a street that is wholly engulfed within the Lockheed Martin campus in the north part of town. So there was one business involved, and obviously they didn't mind. They wanted it very, very much. The other street that's been changed was a street, I think it was called Agena Way. It has now been changed to Matilda Place. And that is a street that is wholly surrounded by the development that's going up, the three big buildings in our downtown. And once again, there is just one property owner involved, and basically he was the person that requested it. There were other street name changes in the dim past. We know that Pershing was changed 50 years ago from Mountain View Alviza Road. We also know that Fremont, I think, was called Corey Way, or was that Wolf Road? There were some streets that were changed in the dim past, but it was so long ago we really don't know what the issues are. Go ahead.
There is one more person. She would like to say 2 minutes.
Very well. You're still giving your final presentation.
Thank you. Well, last time I was here, it was good evening, and it's good morning now. And I was thinking if I could have amended the application, I probably would have asked for Persian Mandir Drive. I don't know if that would have flown or whatever. But just a couple of points I want to make. One is I want to thank from the bottom of my heart all the people who are here in this room today, and that includes all the participants and, of course, the council. You have a tough job, and I don't envy you that. I also want to say that I think particularly for minority communities, this was a wonderful lesson in democracy. Because although we hail from India, which is the world's largest democracy, and then our Persian Americans, of course, come from Persia, I don't know that too many of us have the opportunity in our motherlands to have gone through this kind of process. So I really think that it was a victory in that sense. And I think the other beautiful thing that I saw tonight is we demonstrated that no matter how emotional we got, and no matter how painful this issue was, because the Temple Committee worked very hard, and all the people who came on behalf of them, and then same thing for the Persian Americans. Not once did we really lose our cool, and we did a lot of talking outside. And the one theme that kept coming up over and over and over again, that nothing is worth splitting our communities. And to me, that is a victory, because that really tells me that we are American first, and we value our cultural diversity and all of that good stuff, but more than anything else, we want to stand united. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Are you part of the delegation? Okay.
So rest assured, this will be the last one.
The last one. All right.
Absolutely the last one. Actually, the only simple remark I wanted to make, when I came here a few minutes back, I was talking to people outside, and after I spent some time, I went again and talked to a lot of my friends this side. And one thing that came up as an average, if we had, as a group, talked to them, right, a week back, 2 weeks back, 6 months back, a year back, when we started,
things would be different now.
These people will not be here. Half of them probably would come and help us out. What happened, and this is the key. In fact, I almost had said to Mr. Jake Walker the other day, I as a person, as an individual, am so very keen to find out who, one person or two or 5 or 10, who did give this as a connotation of the religious flavor. The reason most of the Iranian and Persian people are
Let's
here...
not talk about why other people are here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I thought, because they got, I think they got offended because they thought that it is, and
I'm sure nobody wanted to offend
I
anybody.
gathered today.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, this is the impression that I got. We could have done a better job, and that is why we had to kind of, come to an agreement that, okay, let's find something else here.
Okay, very good.
And we'll work on it.
Thank you very much.
This is the end of it, Fred. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you all very much. All right, I will. Vice Mayor, did you want to make a comment before I close the public hearing?
No, I'm waiting for the motion.
Okay, very well. I will close the public hearing. By the way, I'm very proud of you all. This was a very hard thing to work through, and you all did it very well. Now, I'd like to recognize Councilmember Walker.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I think that to bring closure to this whole issue, I think it's important that the council take some sort of action. So I would like to move at this time that we accept the application withdrawal, but that we offer the applicant an opportunity to resubmit a secondary application with no fees attached within the next 12 months.
I'll second that motion.
Okay.
I can't really add much
Go ahead, speak to
to
your motion.
what's been said. I think the council, I think Fred and Tim have really covered it, and I don't want to drag a long evening out even longer. But I do want to thank you all. I think you've all made a good attempt to try to be sensitive to each other, and I think that you guys need to work together and try to find some commonality, and I hope to see an application within the next 12 months. Thank you.
Vice Mayor, do you second?
Yeah, I wanted to just thank Councilmember Walker for making that motion, because I had drafted a motion sometime earlier during the discussion so that we did not create a chasm here tonight between everyone. So